Sheep are domesticated mammals that are commonly raised for their wool, meat, and milk.
They are part of the genus Ovis and are closely related to goats.
Sheep have a thick coat of wool that helps keep them warm in colder temperatures, and they can be sheared to produce wool for clothing and other textile products. Sheep are herbivores and graze on grass, clover,
and other vegetation. They have a 4-chambered stomach that allows them to digest tough plant fibers.
Sheep are social animals and are often kept in flocks or herds.
They have a strong flocking instinct and prefer to stay close to other sheep for protection.
Sheep are domesticated animals that are raised for their wool, meat, and milk. Here are some details about their life. Birth. Sheep give birth to 1 or 2 lambs at a time after a gestation period of about 145 to 150 days.
Early life.
Lambs stay with their mothers for several weeks after birth and are fed on their mother's milk.
During this time, they grow and develop quickly.
Weaning. Lambs are weaned from their mother's milk at around 3 to 4 months of age. Adulthood. Sheep reach adulthood at around 2 to 3 years of age.
At this point, they are able to breed and reproduce.
Breeding. Sheep are typically bred in the fall or winter months, and the gestation period for sheep is about 5 months.
Wool production. Sheep are sheared once a year for their wool. This is typically done in the spring or early summer. Meat production. Sheep are also raised for their meat.
Most sheep are slaughtered for meat between the ages of 6 months and 1 year.
Lifespan. The lifespan of a sheep can vary depending on the breed, but most live for around 10 to 12 years. Social behavior. Sheep are social animals and prefer to live in groups called flocks.
They have a strong hierarchy within the flock and use various vocalizations and body language to communicate with each other.
Habitat. Sheep are found all over the world and can adapt to a variety of different habitats, including grasslands, mountains, and deserts. Diet.
Sheep are herbivores and primarily eat grasses, plants, and hay. They have a 4-chambered stomach that allows them to digest tough vegetation.
Health. Sheep require regular veterinary care to maintain their health. They can be susceptible to a variety of illnesses,
including parasites, respiratory infections, and foot rot.
Shepherd. Sheep are often tended by a shepherd, who is responsible for their care and protection.
Shepherds may also guide their flocks to new grazing areas.
Predators.
Sheep are prey animals and are vulnerable to predation by wolves, coyotes, and other predators.
To protect themselves, they often huddle together in a group and flee from danger.
Communication. Sheep use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other. They also use body language, such as ear position and tail wagging, to signal their intentions. Domestication. Sheep were one of the first animals to be domesticated by humans, and have been raised for thousands of years for their wool, meat, and milk.
Breeds.
There are over 200 different breeds of sheep worldwide, each with its own unique characteristics and adaptations. Climate. Sheep can adapt to a variety of different climates, but some breeds are better suited to certain environments than others.
For example, Merino sheep are well adapted to cold, wet climates, while Tunis sheep thrive in hot, dry environments.
Shearing. Shearing is the process of removing a sheep's wool. It is typically done using electric clippers and takes about 5 to 10 minutes per sheep.
Milk production.
Sheep can also be raised for their milk, which is high in protein and fat. Sheep milk is commonly used to make cheese, yogurt, and other dairy products.
There are over 1 billion sheep in the world, with China having the largest number of sheep.
Other countries with large populations of sheep include Australia, India, Iran, and the United Kingdom. Sheep have excellent hearing and can hear sounds up to 4 times farther away than humans can.
They also have a very good sense of smell.
Sheep have a 4-chambered stomach which allows them to digest tough plant fibers such as grass and hay.
They are known as ruminants because they regurgitate and re-chew their food to aid in digestion.
Sheep are social animals and prefer to live in groups. They have a hierarchical social structure and establish a pecking order within their group.
Sheep are intelligent animals and have good memories.
They can recognize familiar faces, both human and animal, and can remember and recognize the voices of their handlers. Sheep have excellent peripheral vision and can see almost 360 degrees around their bodies without having to move their heads. Sheep can produce up to 30 pounds of wool per year, depending on the breed.
Merino sheep are known for having the finest wool, while the wool of the Caracal sheep is highly prized for its unique texture and color.
Sheep have been domesticated for over 10,000 years and have been bred for various purposes, including wool production, meat, and milk.
There are over 200 different breeds of sheep, each with its own unique characteristics.
Sheep are prey animals and are vulnerable to predators such as wolves, coyotes, and dogs. They have a natural instinct to flock together for protection and will run away from danger as a group. The end.
Thank you.